Hey guys, Miss Pets here. This week we've talked a lot about L.5.2, the standard for determining proper punctuation. So we have worked on commas in a series of events. We've worked on quotation marks. So today we are going to do a little final kind of quiz so I can determine proper punctuation while proofreading. So punctuation can be commas, it can be periods, it can be question mark, quotation marks, all that good stuff. So I have a little proofreading I do here, and then I have a you do, which I'll have you write on some lined paper and proofread it, make the corrections, and then send it back to me, kind of like your daily fix-its. So I do. When I was a child, my favorite fairy tale was Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Goldilocks had such a mischievous personality. She was nasty, curious, and precocious. If I had behaved like her, I would have been in a lot of trouble. I asked my mom, did I ever behave like her? My mom responded, no. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take my little red marker here and I am going to make some fixes. Now, I know this week we worked on punctuation, but I also added some capital letter mistakes in here as well. All right, so when I was a child, my favorite fairy tale was Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I know that stories should be capitalized, so the G in Goldilocks needs to be capitalized. The T and the B need to be capitalized. Now, and the don't need to be capitalized because basic words don't need to be capitalized in titles. The other thing that I need to do is I need to underline the title of a story. Now, that's not necessarily something we worked on this week, but that's a refresher from 3rd grade. Goldilocks, I know, needs to be capitalized. Not only is it a name, it's also the beginning of the sentence. Had such a mischievous personality. So if I pause there, I need to make sure I have a period. Capital She was nasty, curious, and precocious. If I'm listing the things that she is, I need to make sure I have commas because I'm listing the series. She was nasty, comma, curious, comma, and precocious. So in a series of events, I need to make sure I have commas. Then I have a period, so I need to make this a capital I. If I had behaved like her, I would have been in a lot of trouble. That sentence sounds good to me. I asked my mom, did I ever behave like her? If I am asking my mom something, that means I'm asking her a question. So remember that we have a comma and then we put quotation marks around what she actually said. I asked my mom, did I ever behave like her? That's what she actually asked. My mom responded, no, comma, quotation marks. We do quotation marks around what we said. The comma at the beginning is on the outside. If it's at the end, it's on the inside of the quotation marks. So your punctuation at the beginning is on the outside. At the end, it's on the inside. Same thing here. On the outside and then on the inside. Okay, now it's your turn. So for your assignment today, I want you to determine proper punctuation. The bear's house was simple, sturdy, and cozy. Papa had built it himself. He told anyone that came by, I take great pride in each room. He made sure each of the rooms, the living room, kitchen, and bedrooms were perfectly kept. Too bad Goldilocks came through and ruined it. So I know for sure that I'm looking at this, and I think there are 3 places that you need to add capital letters. So 3 capital letters. There are 2 series where you need to add commas in here. 2 series. And then there is 1 piece of dialogue. Ooh, man, mess up. There's 1 place where you need to add dialogue in here. I think that is all, and there might be a place where you need to add a period. Yeah. All right, so go ahead and complete that and then turn it into me. Remember, we are using all the things that we talked about this week. We are determining proper punctuation. So make sure you're continuing to determine the proper punctuation while proofreading. We talked about capital letters, we talked about series, and we talked about dialogue this week. So this is kind of your end of the week assessment. Let's see how you do. Write it on lined paper, make the corrections, and then you can just take a picture, or you can type it on your Google Doc and send it to me. All right, talk to you later. Bye, guys.